Hi.
Today, we're going to be talking about a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, like our childhoods.
Yes.
And it was like shining like straight.
I'm sick.
I'm not.
I had a cough. Well, I don't think I'm sick. It's just a cough. I have like a phlemas. How do you say phlemas in English?
Phlegm.
Phlegm.
It was probably the weather change. Like,
well, over there it was really hot.
Yeah.
I was in Texas this past week. And it was very hot. It was like 100 degrees, 80 and up, like no under 80. Maybe like in the morning it was like 70, but that's it.
We're waiting for that weather in Minnesota.
Yeah, we ain't never getting that type of weather here. And it was really gloomy, but it never rained. And now here it's been raining. This morning it was like raining really loud.
Dead ass. I thought like that shit, like I literally thought like my roof was gonna fall in, cause like, so like, you know, like upstairs in my house it's like 2 bedrooms, bathroom, and then my bedroom. So the bathroom's like in the middle. And I was in the bathroom, and all of a sudden I hear like boom, 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 boom. I was like, what the hell? Like, you would think like you would hear it on the sides, because like the bathroom's in the middle.
Right.
And I was scared as hell. I was like, I literally like looked into the fucking vent. I'm like, what the fuck?
One time I was upstairs laying down, and because my room's an attic, so it's like this. And there was a bird, like, what is those blackbirds?
A pigeon?
No, the other one.
A crow.
A crow. And it was it was like boom, boom, boom on the ceiling, and I could hear it. And I was like, I called my brother-in-law, Scott, my sister's husband, and I'm like, hey, are you like doing something downstairs to the wall? He goes, no. And I was like, don't you hear that? Can you hear it? And he goes, yeah. So he goes outside, and he goes, oh, it was a crow. It's done now. I think it was like trying to eat the food. And it was like pew 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 pew, and it was like behind my TV, because you know, like I had it there. Yeah. I was like, damn, that shit's weird, kind of scary, because like a crow here. I didn't see one until like now.
Bro, like a couple of weeks ago when I was babysitting, I noticed like there was a bird on the porch. Like it was like tiny, and it was just like sitting there, and I was like tapping the window, you know, like usually when you make noise like the birds like go, and it wouldn't go. So then me and the kids were like, let's go outside and save it, you know, whatever. So I went to go get some like trapos and stuff to get it, and then I opened the door and I was letting the kids out, and the fucking dog ran out, not my dog, their dog, and literally had the bird in its mouth. And I was like opening his mouth and taking the bird out, and then I grabbed.
You were taking the bird out? Was it alive?
Yeah, and then I put like the trapo like over it, so I was like holding it from the top.
Yeah.
And then I like uncovered it, and it like flew away. I was like.
So you didn't get to see if he was injured or anything?
No.
One time, I thought that Roman it was Roman, had ate a bird, because, like, I've never seen him, like, actually eat a bird or kill a bird. But this time, there was, like, feathers outside, so I was like, oh, shit, they probably did kill the bird. But that was, like, the only time that I've ever seen my dog see feathers of a bird in my yard. And after that, I never saw him. Because I've been seeing those Facebook videos.
Yeah.
Where the dogs eat that bird. He's
or
like smelling
and
it,
stuff.
and then all of a sudden like rat and eats it.
Yeah.
That shit had me dead. My cousin that lives in Texas, her name is Carolina. She just followed us.
Shout out to Carolina.
She has a lot of dogs. She has 4 dogs. Did you see my Snapchat? I think I sent it to you. She has 4 dogs, like a Great Dane.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so she has 4 dogs, and she has birds. She's always had birds. Well, not every time we go down there she has a bird, but usually she has a bird. And this time she had 2 cotorros, and they were so pretty, like talking. They don't talk, but they're so pretty, and they're loud. Like they still like chirp that. And so I was asking her, I was like, what happened to your old bird last time I came? It was like 3 years ago, I think. I was asking her about it. She goes, oh, the dogs ate it, because the bird opened the cage and tried to fly out, and the dogs ate it. She said they all had a piece of it.
No. They
like,
said
damn.
Family dinner.
I'm fucking dead.
To talk about like scary stories. Like, I feel like it's so like growing up, you hear about La Llorona and stuff.
Oh, yes.
But we wanted to talk about like our paranormal
Family.
experiences, yeah, in our houses and stuff. And like at first when Evelyn told me, I was like, no, I don't have that stuff. And then like she started telling me like her experiences, and I was like, oh, I did have some experiences like that. Were just like scary. I don't know. Do you guys believe in ghosts? I don't really.
I do.
Like,
I believe in spirits. Is
yeah.
that the same thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because
but,
I mean, like, a butterfly could be a spirit.
Oh yeah.
You know, like that.
Yeah, I do believe in that. But like.
But ghost, I believe in ghosts too. If it's a different thing.
Yeah, I think it is a different thing. Like if I see like a ladybug and stuff, I always think of my cousin. Like he comes back in ladybugs, but like I don't know, like
I
about
do it with
like
birds, the red birds.
The cardinals.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Because I saw a post on Facebook where it's like, if you see a red bird, it's somebody that has passed away in your life, and they're coming to visit you. And then after that, I always saw a red bird like on the tree in front of my house or in my backyard on the fence.
Oh yeah.
But my family talks about it a lot. Recently, one of my aunts, my cousin had passed away 3 years ago, and they were talking about this butterfly that was like with them until my aunt drove away, and my uncle's like, come over here to the bird. In Spanish, she's like, ven pa acá, cabrona. And that the butterfly came, and that like she was following my aunt at first, but then like she came back, so then they believe that's my cousin. And yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, but let's talk about scary stories. Recently, I watched 2 scary movies down in Texas with my cousins about a dumbass dog. I fucking hate dogs. Like, I don't understand how these girls in quinceañeras still get dogs. You know? Like those dogs, the ugly dogs.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tommy's little Erandi.
Yeah.
She has a dog. And I was like, girl, you're not scared? Because I be scared.
Yeah.
My sister,
so
she would hide hers in the closet. Like, I wouldn't even have mine in my room.
That's why I wanted, like, the Precious Moments quinceañera dolls, because, like, their eyes are big, so they look cute, except I didn't get it. They were too expensive.
So you got a regular doll?
Yeah, with the, like, beady eyes.
That's
but
scary.
when I was
Someone
younger...
eyes like this when you're not looking.
When I was younger, me and my cousins were having a sleepover, and I used to have like a DW doll, like the doll that, you know, is from Arthur's little sister. And so I used to love her, and I used to like bring her everywhere. And so like once at my sleepover, we would like put her away, and she was still talking. Like she would be talking and shit in the middle of the night. And then
about that. Don't you go.
And then I brought her for show and tell, and like our teacher put like all of our toys, like whatever we brought, into the closet, and my doll like just kept on talking the whole time that she was in the closet, because like I swear she would only talk when you would put her away, because like she wanted to be out. Like that shit was creepy. And then my teacher was like, you can't bring that doll again. Yeah, that shit was creepy.
That is creepy. One time we were talking about scary stories, like me and my family, and I was still little. I was like 7 or 8, so maybe I didn't understand the story correctly. But what I do remember that traumatized me was that my sister Stephanie, she had this doll. I don't know if it was like a Mickey Mouse or like a clown, like stuffed animal. It was something. But I guess it would like talk to her. And this girl would talk to him or her, whatever it was. But it was a bad spirit. My grandma, she has this thing where she can feel bad spirits and good spirits. And she like felt a bad spirit with my sister. And they like knew that this spirit was like talking to her and doing things with her, like playing with her. Like I don't remember. It was like something like that, but it was scary when they told me the story. And that my grandma one day, she like went over to where my parents lived and grabbed the doll and told them like, this is a bad spirit and you guys need to burn it. Like the dad needs to burn it. So then my dad burnt the spirit, but it was weird because my grandma doesn't live where they are, or where they she doesn't live with them. She just like popped out of nowhere and was like, you guys have a bad spirit and you guys need to burn it like right now because it's your daughter talking to the spirit.
Oh, hell no.
And then I was like, yeah, don't see me with nothing in my bed, nothing, never. That shit is creepy and scary.
Yeah.
Especially those quince dolls.
Yeah. Are you guys scared of clowns? I didn't used to be. And then, like, you know, like in 2016 or whatever, when they had that, like, clown scare that were, like, chasing people around and stuff, like, that's when I started being scared of clowns because, like,
who the fuck does that?
I don't think, yeah, who the fuck does that? But two, like, I still didn't, like, drive or anything. So, like, I would be, like, taking the bus late at night, like, walking home from work. And I was always scared that a clown was, like, gonna pop out the sewer and scare me. Because, like, that shit was on the news. Like,
that shit was crazy. Motherfuckers is crazy for doing that shit.
They got too much time.
Yes. Y'all are weird. Just kidding. Don't come hunt me. But I do remember that shit. It reminds me of... Oh, there's a new documentary on Netflix about that one dude that would dress like a clown.
Yeah.
I don't know. No. I don't remember his name, but... his costumes are in a museum. It's all I remember. But I didn't really watch. I just saw it because I wasn't gonna watch that shit at night. Hell no. But yeah, I remember my grandma. She has a house. We call it the greenhouse because it's green. So she's had it. Well, my parents had bought this house when my sister was born, and they sold it to my grandma. So then all my family lived there, like all of it, and they would talk about this little girl in the house and this little girl, and we would be like, you guys are kidding, because they would try to scare us, you know. So we were little, and then one day when we were older, my sister had the biggest room in the house, and they would literally draw on the wall, and they would always talk about the little girl, and I would be like, I was still like 7, 8, so I would be like, they're just playing, you know, like they're just trying to scare me, so I'm not in this room. And they drew the little girl on the wall, but you know, it was just a drawing. And then another day, my dad comes out with this story that he saw the little girl and he carried her and went to the couch and fell asleep with this little girl in his arms that was a ghost. Like, that shit blew my mind. And I was like, so you're really telling me that there's a little girl in this house? And still to this day, there's that spirit. But like I told you about my grandma, she said it's not a bad spirit, so she never like did anything to like kick her out or anything, because it's not bad. So then, but we would be scared because, you know, it's a little girl.
Right.
Like, that's just scary.
Yeah. So
one day my cousin, she posted this story on Facebook, and it's like the blinds, you know, like those white blinds that they move. So it was like moving, but it was only one moving. And I was like, ooh, es la niña. She's like, no mames. Like, yes, girl, she's there. You better be nice to her.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that was one of my stories. And then when I was little, also like, my family, they're from Tamaulipas. It's literally on the border, like Laredo, Nuevo Laredo, and we would always be playing outside, and then they would always be talking about scary stories, like, oh, did you guys see that baby on top of the roof and blah blah? And I'd be like, no, I was just minding my business. Like, I'm a little kid, like I was just playing. Y'all weird.
Bro, when I was younger, like, so my dad was married to this lady, and then they got divorced, and like when they got divorced, like me and my brother and my dad, my dad and my brother used to sleep like in a bed, but it wasn't like really a room. It was just like kind of like another sala, and but like it was like kind of, yeah, but there was a door right next to it, and so then like the door would go out like downstairs to the front door or whatever, and the door would always come unlocked even like when people were sleeping. And two, then I used to sleep on the couch that was like right next to their bed. And so the door was always coming unlocked. Two, my dad said he would wake up like screaming like, get off me. And like, cause he was saying this lady was like on top of him, like choking him and like suffocating him and shit. But then also, like, then we moved rooms. We moved upstairs to the attic, and the same kind of thing happened. Like, we would all like kind of sleep in the same room, and then he would like freak out about this lady like suffocating him and stuff. So like, I don't know. But then we moved from that house, and I don't know. But
He probably went to go see somebody.
yeah,
Because I would. Imagine not
yeah.
being able to sleep because you
Yeah.
thought somebody was gonna
Like,
choke you.
yeah.
It's like there's a name for it. It's like called like sleep something. I don't remember.
Like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, isn't that what it is? Sleep paralysis. Or is that
I
different?
don't know.
Well, whatever that is, if y'all know, let me know. I don't. But that's just
I
still
don't know.
scary.
Yeah.
When did you grow up with all your cousins living in your house? Or just like
some like it was mostly like me and Papas and Tommy, and me and my brother, like we would sleep like all together. There was one time when we were sleeping that we used to share, so it was like we had 2 bunk beds, and it was with me, my brother, and my 2 cousins. We used to all sleep like in one room. And one time my cousin had an accident in his bed, like he peed his bed, and then he woke us all up to tell us that like the pee felt warm. So then we all went to go sleep in his bed, on his peed bed. Like,
dirty asses. Y'all
I
woke
know.
up smelling like pee pee.
deadass.
I lived with my cousins too. Well, that's how I remember my childhood. Maybe I was just at the house a lot.
Yeah.
But, like I said, in the greenhouse, all my uncles and aunts lived there, so all my cousins were there, so we would be there. And one time, we moved out. I think we were the first ones to move out and live in a house, and then it was like all my family moved out, so then it was just like the party house basically. And then I do remember growing up with my cousins though, like being around them 24/7, but then they all moved to Texas, and I left me
out.
up here by myself.
Yeah. My cousins would always like come over to my house. And we would just be so bad. Like, we would just like be bike riding and stuff. And my grandma used to take care of us, but like she would be in the basement doing piñatas. And so like she would like be doing piñatas, and we would go like bike riding and stuff. And then she would like come up and feed us, and then she would go back to doing piñatas. But there was like one time that we were bike riding like all around the town, you know.
They were having time in their life out there.
We were. And then we're like, okay, we gotta go home. So we all start biking. And then like when we get a little closer to the house, like we can hear my grandma screaming like, chamacos! Chamacos! And damn, I forgot. Oh, and then so then we get to the house, and my grandma's like, ¿Dónde andaban? And we were like, oh, estamos, usando nuestras bicicletas. And she literally made us get in a line, and she like grabbed us by the hand. She's like, pura calle, pura calle. And we were all like waiting for a chinga like in line. Like, bro, we were so bad.
Damn. I think I grew up with my cousins like till I was in like 1st grade. It was one summer where most of them came up here. It was like 2008. I will never forget that summer. They all came up here, and we would sleep outside on the trampoline. We would literally stay up to like 4 in the morning and wake up to like 4 in the daytime. We would be at Valley Fair. We'd be at the mall. We'd be everywhere. And then that same summer, we went all down to Texas for my cousin's parties. We had 3 parties in a row. It was my cousin Maito's pool party because he was turning 15. My cousin Nani's, and she was turning 15, and they had her quinceañera down there. And it was my uncle David's wedding, and we were so tired that whole weekend. Like, that whole weekend was puro party, and it was fun, and I loved it.
Bro,
but then since then we haven't had those. Well, Yeli's is coming up.
Yeah, and that's gonna be like 3 parties in a row too, because it's gonna start on Thursday with the misa.
Really?
Yeah.
What, Thursday?
I know.
I'm gonna take the days off.
And then, well, I don't know if they're gonna do anything on Friday, but that's my boss's daughter's quinceañera, so I think I probably will go to that. I don't know. But anyway, and then Saturday is my cousin's quinceañera, and then Sunday is the after party. They're gonna have like a toro, like the mechanical one, the
Really?
inflatable. It's gonna be either at my tia Chella's house or at my dad's house, like in the empty lot. But like, you know, like they would rather have it at my tia Chella's house because then it's more like private.
Private, yeah.
But you know, she'd be getting like noise complaints all the time from the neighbors.
Oh yeah.
I told her like write a fucking letter, be like,
She
this
should
is
do
the
that
one
thing,
time.
those TikToks that they go outside and they have a bocina and they're like, vecinos, hoy tiro fiesta. No le hablen a la policía. Tiro fiesta hoy. That's really funny.
And then, but then at my dad's house, they don't really have like noise complaints.
Does he live in the ghetto?
Yeah, something like that. So like I don't know where they're gonna have it yet, but yeah, it's gonna be lit. And like we have like a lot of family like coming from California and stuff.
Oh really?
Like Jesse.
Oh yeah.
Jesse and his girlfriend.
Christina.
Yeah. I don't know who else is gonna be here, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I haven't been to one of these parties yet. A big party.
Girl, we're just at one yesterday.
No, but like from your family.
Oh yeah.
Like a big party. It's always like house parties. Y'all know what I mean? House
Yeah.
parties. Not like salon type party.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Cause like my family's baby showers, they're so much fun.
They are.
But
That was the first party I went.
But like COVID, like since COVID happened, like my family kind of started not having parties at salones. Cause actually, baby Catalea's baby shower was supposed to be at a salon, but it literally got canceled because it was like the first week of COVID.
Damn.
Yeah, so then
You
they
guys
never.
had it at the house.
No,
You
yeah.
didn't have
Well,
one?
I don't think they had one. I think they had one like, you know, when they were doing those drive-by parties. I think that's what
Oh.
they did for her.
That's cool. Right now we're gonna get picaditas
Hell yeah,
because we love Mexican food.
we do.
I do love Mexican food.
Me too.
Like, when I was in Texas, my family always cooks. Like we don't have to go to buy food. They made menudo, and that's one of my favorite Mexican soups.
You like menudo?
I love menudo.
I
It's so
don't.
good.
I can't.
They made my uncle Goyo made us tacos de papa con chorizo.
Oh yeah.
Those are good. And we brought a bunch back because he loves to send us some. And my sister didn't go with us, so we brought her some back, and she just finished them this morning. Here. But it's just different. Like it's not the same making them here than when my uncle makes them.
Yeah.
And so my family's from Texas, like I said, and they grill a lot. So you know, we ate a lot of meat, like the big weenus.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Sausages.
They're just big. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're big. Those are really good. Don't take this in the wrong way, dirty asses. But yeah, I like that. And then my tío Ferna, he made caldo when it was like 100 degrees outside.
They
y'all.
stay doing that.
Literally. On Easter, I had menudo.
Oh,
It was
okay.
good, but
It was hot.
it was hot. It was at 100 degrees. Like, I'm not even lying. Like,
I don't know. We need that weather. I just like want to go to the beach or go swimming or something, but Minnesota's playing with this weather. Like we literally had like 3 nice days this whole year. Literally.
it's already been like, what, how many months? 4?
4, yeah, almost going on 5.
5.
Almost 5.
April is 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
4
yeah.
months of no summer yet.
No spring either. Well, today it's
Today
kind of like
rained.
springy. It's really rainy, and so
I
now it's
haven't
like
been
really
outside.
humid. It like feels like sticky outside.
I hate that type of weather.
Yeah.
Especially in the summer.
Yeah.
Especially booty.
I want to be in the fucking pool. Yeah.
When does Maddie's pool open?
Probably Memorial Day. That's what I told her, I think.
Well,
so
yeah.
we're going to be in the pool parties.
We're gonna be pool, and then we're gonna go to the club.
And then we'll record a podcast. I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
we should though.
Yeah,
At
we
the-
should.
We should be like, how do you like this club? Do you like it or no? Are you here alone? ¿Eres soltero o no?
Time when we went to the club, like, it
was
felt
smoky.
different. Well,
yeah, because we never been upstairs, and like after COVID, everything has been feeling different.
Yeah, but
It's not
like,
the same.
I don't know, like, I was like looking at, like, hearing other people's conversations and stuff, and like, I'm like, y'all, no, like when we were in line, like, I'm like, y'all are weird.
They were like, oh, we're like 18, 22, and Becca's like, should I be here?
Literally, like, I felt too old to be there.
She's like, this ain't my type of crowd.
Dead ass.
But we ain't there for them. We there to dance.
Yeah.
And get drunk. Psych. We get drunk before we get there.
Yeah.
Because
we should create a club that has just like, you have to be like.
Did you see the one that I sent you about, the Only Girls Club?
Oh yeah, that shit looks fun.
Only Girls.
I hope they come here. Because it's like a tour. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Sorry Puppy.
Yeah, something
tour.
like that.
And they're like going all around the U.S. and it's like just girls. Like
just
we need
girls.
That. We need that.
No guys.
Yes.
Because y'all be too much. Like,
literally.
Y'all, like, we're just trying to mind our business and y'all like walking past them. They're that way. This that way. That, but yeah. Par baño que par bar. Que par baño par bar. Like, what weirdos. Got back on Thursday. I left for a week to Texas, and I just got back on Thursday. And yeah, I haven't worked for like a week and some days.
That's nice. I had a busy ass week.
Now when my paycheck comes, that's gonna be booty.
I like feel like I can't even remember my week. I just know yesterday I worked at my job, like my regular job, from like 7 to 3, and then I went to go nanny the kids I nanny, so like from like 4 to 6, and then I went to go babysit from 7 to 11.
Damn. All day work.
Yeah, and then Thursday I nannied. Oh, I nannied like basically all week, Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Tuesday, I made gyros at home. They were fire.
What are gyros?
They're like with the pita bread and like lamb. They're like a Mediterranean, like basically a taco.
I'm not really into trying new foods because I'm very picky. But I do try my best to try food because, you know, it might be good. Like, recently I tried the Greek food. Remember when you took me?
Oh,
what was that? Was it Greek food? Because you're like, when you go to Greece, you gotta eat this.
Yeah. Where did we go?
I don't know, but you said that before COVID they had like dancers.
Oh, Mediterranean Cruise Cafe. Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
I did like it.
Yeah.
I would want to try more though of it. Like something different. But it's because I get scared because I don't know what some of those words mean.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what is this? What is that? How does it look?
Yeah.
It's just how I am.
We're trying to plan a trip to Greece soon.
Yes. I've always wanted to go to Greece.
We should go soon.
I do want to go for my birthday. For my 25th birthday, I told my mom that I want a surprise party of SpongeBob. Because when I turned either 4 or 5, my birthday party was SpongeBob themed. So if I don't get that, I'm going to be upset with my sister and my mom. Because I told them. A surprise party at the... Oh, I can't be at that rancho because it's going to be cold. Because my birthday is December 13th. And it's cold. Sometimes I wish I was a summer baby.
Me too.
But it's okay.
Winter birthdays.
I'd rather suffer in the cold and be hot.
I'd rather be hot. No, actually, like, I like being cold. Like, when I sleep and stuff, I like being cold. But in the summer, we be turning up the AC. But in the winter, it sucks having a winter birthday because, like, you be sleeping on the ice. You can't even dress cute because, like, you'll either be
unless you know how to style winter shit.
Yeah.
But then you go, like, inside somewhere and you have a big-ass coat.
Yeah.
So it sucks.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it be snowy sometimes. Sometimes there be no snow, but it still be windy as fuck. You know, Minnesota weather is just bipolar. And nobody can handle it. But here we are still. Living our best life in Minnesota.
We try our best.
I wonder if they can hear us. Hello, hello.
I think so.
Right now when we get our picaditas, We're gonna eat on camera.
Yeah.
We got our picaditas. They look kind of. There's like 4 and they're really big, but these are it. There's some red. Can you guys see it? Red, and then green.
Yeah. I'm having technical.
I love these.
Time to eat.
And it comes with asada. Is this asada? What is it called?
Cecina.
Cecina. That's what I meant. Cecina. Well, I never tried the red ones, but
You haven't?
It's spicy.
They're pretty good.
So, can you guys hear me chew?
This is that ASMR. They're so fire. It just has crema, salsa, and cheese.
And crema. Did you say crema?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and it has onions too. I love picaditas. I don't know how to cook, but I love food. I'm sure it's easy to cook, but I don't got time to learn it.
So these they were made like from this lady who sells food at her house. You just like walk in and sit at the tables. Like she has like 3 tables set up.
It's like in her living room.
Yeah. And I'm like, you just like eat or like order. Like there's no menus or anything.
You just walk in.
Yeah. And then like,
It's like you have to go undercover and like, hey, can I come in?
yeah.
And you go in and they're like, ¿qué quieres? ¿Quieres una coca? ¿Quieres salsa? ¿Quieres esto? ¿Qué es esto?
And then like if there's like people sitting at the table, like, and you need to wait, like you just wait on their couches.
Literally. This is one place. Another place I go to is where they do the ceviche and stuff.
Oh yeah. Seafood.
The seafood one. It's also a house and you walk in and have like a long ass table. And then they're like, oh, ¿qué tienen? And then they have like tacos de pescado and they're really big.
They have empanadas de camarón. They're so fire.
Oh no. I thought the red one was gonna be spicy, but it's not that spicy. But it's a little bit. Here, I'm just gonna have my hair.
So we got 2 things. One, we only got 1 question
Oh yeah.
on our Instagram, and it was if we celebrate 420 and we don't anymore. And the second thing is we have the comment on our YouTube that said that toxic relationships were back then too. And they were, but like now it's like different. Like
They're so open about it. It's like they make it act, they think it's a good thing
yeah,
to be toxic when it's not. Like when I used to go to Princess, they didn't go on the speaker and say, "Levante las manos, tóxicas."
like
That
people,
didn't happen at Princess when I was going to 15s. Now it does.
like people are like proud to
Proud.
be tóxicas and tóxicos. Literally at beat ups the other day. Someone had it on their car. Tengo una novia tóxica.
Oh my god.
Like
that did not happen when we were younger. Like maybe it was a thing, but it wasn't as open as they are now.
like people weren't like proud, you know. Like I don't know.
It was just different. That's just it. But if you guys have more questions, ask us because we will still answer them at the end of the video or the beginning of the video. But we will answer them eventually. I think the green ones are spicier than the red ones.
Yeah, I think so too.
Can you pass me that water bottle right there? Is that water? Okay, bye guys.
Thanks for listening.
We'll keep you updated for the next podcast.
Yes.